Has there ever been a case in the history of New York where the defense, representing a doctor or hospital, has admitted that their doctor violated the basic standards of medical care? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. It happens, but it is very, very rare. It happens in cases where the doctor has absolutely no defense whatsoever, where it is so obvious that anybody looking at the records is going to recognize that the doctor violated the basic standards of medical care. And as a clear-cut legal strategy, the defense may turn around and tell the jury, listen, we acknowledge and we accept responsibility for the fact that our doctor was careless, but we don't agree with the value of this particular case, which means we are contesting the amount of this person's injuries. We are contesting what these injuries are really worth. Even if the defense turns around and acknowledges and admits that they did something wrong, careless, negligent, and violated the basic standards of medical care, I guarantee you that they are not also going to admit and acknowledge the true value of your injuries. Why is that? Because they're going to fight you tooth and nail on every single thing. And their whole goal is to try and minimize the amount that they're going to have to pay out as compensation to you, the injured victim. So they will turn around to the jury at trial if they adopt that particular strategy and say, ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry. Our doctor recognizes that he did something incorrectly and improperly. But now it's time to talk about the damages that our client caused. And we don't believe that these damages are worth what the plaintiff is claiming in this case. So, does it ever happen? Is there ever a case where the defense will go ahead and accept responsibility and acknowledge they did something wrong? Does it happen? Yes, it does happen, but it's extremely rare. But still, when you do hear that happen, don't be surprised when you also hear that they are not rolling over and accepting your version of the extent of your injuries. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in a medical malpractice case here in the state of New York. And I recognize you're considering bringing a lawsuit for your own improper medical care, and you've got questions or concerns about what happened to you. Well, if you've got legal questions and your matter happened here in New York, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.